Good, happy Sunday morning. Is Sunday, July 31st, 2022. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's get started right now. First up, the annual Education Cup Challenge ceremony at the New England Dragway. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Whoa, sorry, you probably didn't catch all that. Well, as you can see, Fidium is...
Plug those ears and start your engines. It's the annual Education Cup Challenge. Plenty of winners, but the day belonged to Southampton middle school teacher Sarah Casasa. Apparently, when she's not teaching language arts, she's burning rubber and winning trophies.
There was a time or two in my youth that I had perhaps driven a little too fast, but not recently. That was fun.
After earning New Hampshire Teacher of the Year and a quick visit to the White House, Casasa went 2-0 on the track. Which one's better, winning Teacher of the Year to win in the White House, or this?
I don't know. This is pretty cool. This is like very, very cool. This is up there.
The school buses might not be as loud or as fast as the jet cars, but Casasa had a slight edge today.
And I had my former student was down here. I think he works for the Speedway, and he's the reason I won, actually. He gave me a really good tip before I started. So I owe it to Kyle.
And Miss Casasa had plenty of support to lead her to victory.
I think for my students, they were super excited. I won Teacher of the Year, but this was the event they all wanted to be at. So I have a lot of students were lining the sides, and it was really fun.
It was a ton of fun to watch, too. When you talk about support, Sarah had over 60 of her students coming to watch her put on a show, and that's exactly what she did. And that's exactly what we're getting behind us, Grace. Right after we're done with this live shot, Alex and I don't know if you can hear me, but Alex and I, we're going to get into our news car, and we're going to race it here. So live here in Epping, I'm Troy Lynch, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Concord man flees from police after threatening woman with a gun. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Whoa, sorry, you probably didn't catch all that. Well, as you can see, Fidium is fast. How fast? 2 gig download and upload fast. But we know speed isn't everything. That's why we also offer whole home Wi-Fi connectivity, an easy-to-use app, and so much more. Plus, Fidium eliminates data caps, gimmicks, and hidden fees. Finally, the
Concord police arrested a man early Saturday morning after receiving a call that he was armed with a gun holding a woman against her will.
It is concerning.
Police responded to Summer Street in Concord around 11 Friday night and determined that 22-year-old Vincent Perry of Concord allegedly threatened a woman with a gun before running. State police assisted Concord by searching from the sky and with a canine on the ground. Perry was later found hiding in plants on Community Drive in Pennacook and taken into custody around 3:30 Saturday morning.
For me, as a single person who live here in Concord, I think it's more serious.
Neighbors tell News 9 the situation is concerning, and they've noticed an uptick in crime this summer.
Should concern you. Absolutely.
Particularly, I live on the Heights, and recently there's been an unsolved murders, and I'm a walker. And that has really, I don't go out walking by myself.
Many people tell us they're still concerned about the murders of Stephen and Wendy Reed on a popular walking trail in Concord in April. Police have not arrested any suspects in that case and have no updates on leads.
I think it just leaves a lot, like overshadowing other things, for me anyways.
You're always going to have criminals.
As for Vincent Perry, he now faces a slew of charges, including criminal threatening with a deadly weapon and reckless conduct with a deadly weapon. Concord police say there's no threat to the general public at this time. They also tell us Perry will be arraigned in Merrimack Superior Court on Monday. In Concord, Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. $1 million Mega Millions tickets sold in New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Whoa! Sorry, you probably didn't catch all that. Glad you can see Fidium is fast. How fast? 2 gig download and upload fast. But we know speed isn't everything. That's why we also offer whole home Wi-Fi connectivity and easy-to-use app.
Of a $1.3 billion with a B dollar Mega Millions jackpot drawing is still out there tonight. Someone in Illinois has the winning ticket and hasn't claimed their prize yet. The nearly $1.3 billion jackpot was the second largest in the game's 20-year history. So here's a look at those numbers from last night's drawing. Take a look at your ticket. They are 13, 36, 45, 57, 67, and the Mega Ball 14. And there were 26 $1 million winners, one of them right here in New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Lottery says that lottery ticket was sold at the Market Basket on South Broadway in Salem. The jackpot has now reset to $20 million for the next drawing on Tuesday.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. How hospitals, families can suffer from low COVID vaccination rates. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Surprises are great for parties, but for your work's digital security, studies have shown that areas with low COVID vaccination rates had more new infections than areas with higher rate. Places with little vaccine uptake are not just facing the cost of more severe complications from COVID-19. Low vaccinations can put a strain on the healthcare system, especially during a surge of COVID-related admissions. The hospitals in lower vaccination areas had to increase staffing as there were not enough medical workers to cover shifts. Staffing shortages also increased hospital costs as administrators had to offer higher wages to work. Additionally, it made it difficult for people who needed preventative care visits or general medical appointments. Families living in areas with low vaccination rates can suffer a cost financially and emotionally. Adults who contract the virus are forced to miss work, which can impact those who are paid hourly and are not salaried. Parents may also have to miss work if their child can't attend school or daycare due to COVID-19.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That did it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.